Hi, in this video we'll see some of the basic features of LiveTabs module. So let's get started. What we have here is the default installation of .NET 7, and as we can see we have a home page and a couple other pages. What we've done is created another page called Mandeeps and added a child page to it called LiveTabs. So let me go ahead and log in. Then we'll head over to our LiveTabs page, which at this time is blank and there's nothing under. So let's start by adding the LiveTabs module to the page. And it's right here. We can either drag and drop it, or we can just use the control right here to drop it to our content pane. Alright, so now that we have LiveTabs on the page, we're ready to go ahead and start using it. You can go ahead and add new tabs by going to Manage Tabs right here. Adding tabs is very easy. Just go ahead and add tabs and hit Enter. So I got my first tab there called Home, and I can go ahead and add other tabs. So let me go ahead and mimic the default .NET 7 template. So I'm going to add Home, About Us, Our Services, Contact Us, and that's our 4 tabs. At this time, if I go ahead and back out of the module, you will see our 4 tabs right here. Obviously there's no content in them because we didn't add anything yet. So let's go back to Manage Tabs. Now we can quickly add content to this first tab called Home tab by just adding the content here. Now I have some dummy text already, which I'm going to go ahead and paste here. And you can just as easy use the editor here to make any changes you like, make things bold and so forth. Let's go ahead and hit Update and go back, and we'll see our content right there. And that's our text HTML content. So let's head back over and take a look at some of the basic features we can do. Now if you want to go ahead and rearrange your tabs, you can easily do that by dragging and dropping. So now I have the Home tab on the 3rd location instead of the 1st location. You can edit any particular tab by clicking on the edit icon right here. So now I'm editing the About Us tab. You can quickly make a copy of any tab by just clicking on the copy icon. There we go, we have the About Us copy now. Similarly, I can get rid of that any tab I don't like just by clicking on the trash icon. And lastly, I can make any of the tabs the default tab. So right now the default tab is the Home tab, which is indicated by the green icon here. I can change that to About Us. Default tab is the tabs that's selected by default when you first view the page. So if I go back right here, I see About Us is my default tab. Home was moved to number 3. So let's go ahead and make those changes, revert those changes, and then we'll go ahead and look at some of the other features. Alright, so let's go ahead and add some content back to our tabs. Let's go to our Home tab again, and we had this HTML content in here that I pasted in. Let's get rid of this content, and instead of using some dummy text, let's use the text that's already on our site. We can go ahead and add any existing .NET new module to our tabs and not just HTML modules. So let me go ahead and switch over to modules and choose the Home page right here. Now this is the home page right here of our .NET new page, and within that page we have several modules. I'm going to go ahead and choose the Awesome Cycles News module and add it to our page. Let's go ahead and hit back right here and see if that worked or not. Switch to the Home tab, and we forgot to update the tab. Therefore, we see our old HTML content that I deleted but didn't hit update, and the new module. So let's go ahead and fix that really quick. Let me go ahead and get rid of this data and hit Update tab. Let's go back. And there it is. That's our news module that we're pulling from the home page right here, which is this module right here. Okay, so let's go back to our LiveTabs module. Let's go back to home here. So you can see every time we come, our services is what gets selected instead of home tab. And the reason for that is I have our services set as the default tab. And we can verify that by seeing the green check mark on our services here. Let's change that and make homepage the default tab. Okay, now we're not limited to just one module on the page. We can add as many modules as we like. So let's take that for an example. Let's go to homepage, and then let's add the Welcome to Awesome Cycles as well. And let's go ahead and update and click back. And now you can see that we have our news module and Welcome to Awesome Cycles module up here as well. As you can see, these modules are stacked, and we can go ahead and stack them with multiple modules, or we can also add our arbitrary HTML. You can mix and match. You don't have to be limited to only one. So let's go ahead and add that in, and let's hit update tab. Let's go back, and even lastly we have our HTML, the first module and the second module. Alright, so let's go ahead and build rest of the module. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this dummy text again. Hit update. Let's go to our services tab. Let's add some content here. I'm going to go to our services page and grab our products from here. Add that module, update the tab. I'm going to go to About Us. From the About Us page, grab some content, update that module. Finally, I'm going to go to the Contact Us tab, and from the Contact Us page, I'm going to get the Messages form. Let's update that tab. Let's go ahead and back and take a look at the module. So we have our two modules in the home page. We have our services right here. We have our About Us page, and we have our Contact Us form. Now as you can see, all of this is coming from the existing pages. Here's the About Us that I picked up. Here's the services. Here's the Contact Us form, this one particular form we picked up. All that's right here. So one of the things I showed is you can stack the modules. Let's say we will also want to go ahead and add the contact information to the Contact Us pane. We can do that, and we have the flexibility of something called wrapping the module. We don't have to stack them. Let's edit the Contact Us page and go to the Modules tab here. And here we have one of the modules already there called the Message Us. So let me give it a tag name called Message. Hit update on that. I'm going to go ahead and add one more module. This one's going to be the Contact Us. I'm going to give this one a tag called Contact. Hit update. Now I can switch back to HTML. I can now say Contact Us, and I want to show the Contact Us module right underneath. So here's the tag that I gave, and then I'm going to say Message Us, and I want to show the message module right underneath. Now this allows me to go ahead and create any kind of layout I like. I can use tables or divs to create columns and show modules side by side, do any kind of formatting. Let's go ahead and hit update on this, go back and see if that worked, and there it is. That's Contact Us that we typed. Here's the module that's coming from the other page. There's the Messages, and there's the module that's coming from the other page. Alright, let's jump over back to Manage Tabs, see what other properties that we have besides HTML and modules and so forth. So another feature that we have in Live Tabs is you can go ahead and link a tab to a URL. Now I just added another tab called More Information. I can go to its settings, and you can say I want to make this tab a link. You can say have that one go to .netnuke.com for any more information. We'll go ahead and update on this one. While we're here, we can see we have a lot of other permissions options right here. One of those are you can make a particular tab DNN searchable, and you can provide a search summary for it. You can make each tab its own permissions, so only certain security roles can view it. And then you have some of the integration code here, so every tab has its own tab link, permanent tab link, which is search engine optimized, an HTML code so you can link to it, and so forth for a JavaScript link. So let's go back and see how the links work, which we just created for the more information. So there we have a more information. If I click on it, this now takes me to .NETNuke.com. So that's one of the other features. Alright, so far we've been in the Manage tabs. Let's jump over to Options. Now one of the first options is that I want to show in Themes. You can go ahead and choose from any of the 25 including themes. Each theme comes with 4 orientations. Your tabs could be either top, vertical tabs with left side, vertical tabs with right side, or bottom line tabs. So let me go ahead and change our theme to black tab, which is a black theme. I'm going to change the orientation to left, hit update, and you'll see right away that our tabs are now vertical on left sides and have a different theme altogether. Okay. Again, more information takes us back to .NETNuke.com. Let's quickly review a couple of the other options before we wrap this video up. So we have layout options here. If you want a particular specific fixed width and height, you can do that here. Let's add some fade effects between changing the tabs, and you can see now that when I click on a tab, it fades in and out. We have some advanced options here, and some of these are auto select tab. This means that if I don't have to click on the tab anymore, I can just hover the mouse over and get selected. Tabs persistence remembers the last tab the user was on, so if the page refreshes or they return to it, it keeps that tab on the page. Let's go ahead and see how that is. And here's our tab hover. I'm not clicking, I'm just going over the page and it changes. And if I go ahead and go to the home page and come back to our page, it will now be on the About Us because it remembers that's the last page I was on. For example, if I choose to contact us and reload the page, it will remain on Contact Us. Now that's pretty much it for this short video showing what Live Tabs is and what it can do for you. Make sure to check out other videos for much more powerful features of Live Tabs, such as generating the tabs using an RSS feed, using a SQL query, showing your Live Tabs module in a third-party module, or even aggregating the content of your tabs from different parts of third-party modules. That's it for now. If you have any questions or you need any help, feel free to open a support ticket on our website, and we always appreciate your feedback. Thank you for watching the video. Bye now.